This week on Now Here with Chris and Kell.
I'll tell you what, this love potion is growing on me.
It is? What level are
Play
you
your
at?
cards right, you might get lucky tonight. After 2 days of delightful winds, we're going to take off out of this place. Today we head for Puerto Escondido, but just for an hour. We're going to pull into there. We've been there before. It's very cool. We're going to get some diesel and some water for the boat, stop in their little market and see if we can't get some things that are green and healthy. So we're going to head there and see what that's like for a couple of days. Kelly is getting the boat prepared and we're going to pull up anchor and hit the Dusty by 8 o'clock this morning.
All right, Gabs McGee, let's get a move on. We're burning daylight. We got places to be and things to do. Now leaving Balandra. Had a good couple of days. Wasn't all sunshine and roses, but anyway, now we're back en route to Puerto Escondido so we can get some water. So I can take a shower and get rid of my survivor hair. That's a lot. We're like on the verge of dreadlocks. Yeah, we're looking a little rough these days, but until we get our water maker fixed, we're doing everything we can to conserve fresh water and get it wherever we can. In this case, it'll be at the fuel dock in Puerto Escondido. We might actually see some whales this morning. We saw some spouts yesterday from shore, and they were pretty impressive, so I'm on the lookout. Another cruiser that came in, he told us that we just need to go about 2 knots, which is 3 more than we usually do. So we might take it slow today. It should take us about 3 hours to get to Escondido at our normal time. But we might just, mosey our way over and see a whale or two. That'd be pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. Once we get going and let the autopilot take over, Chris busts out the hand lines in hopes of catching a fish. But so far this season, he's having about as much luck as me actually seeing a whale.
And there's been some spottings of whales while we're in there. You can see they're blowing.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
Yeah, hopefully we can see a few while we're out here too.
What the heck happened to your shirt?
What? Damn it, how did that happen?
Please excuse Chris while he makes a quick wardrobe change because heaven forbid we show up in Baja's most expensive, swankiest marina with stains on our shirt. Ah, much better. Now we start getting ready to complete all of our marina tasks, which includes emptying our garbage. And of course, reeling in our hand lines. Definitely don't want to be dragging those through the marina.
There it is, the hidden port, Puerto Escondido. Kelly's getting our dock lines ready to go.
A little anxious about this.
Why? We've done it before.
I know, but I just don't want anybody to be in our way, because last time it was a little hairy.
Was it? Was it a little hairy last time?
We had to rely on some guy who would happen to just be standing there to hand a line to, because we didn't hit it right. So.
Well, let's hit it right this time then.
Anyway, I proceed to finish getting our lines and fenders out, while my anxiety about docking builds. Chris is at the helm, avoiding outgoing marina traffic and navigating us into port. Okay, now we're all prepped. God, I hope nobody is in our way and we stick this landing. Oh look, someone we know. Okay, this is serious business. Let's focus now. Great, no other boats, the dock is empty. I think we got this. Hola.
Hola. Necesito diesel.
Task number 1, fuel up on diesel. Task number 2, and probably the most mission critical, is to fill up our flush and freshwater supply, as well as backup storage, like our garrafons, cooler, and the solar shower. One of the huge benefits of coming here, and honestly probably the main reason we decided to come here, is that the fresh water is potable, or drinkable, and free. So we can drink as much as we want, and don't have to worry about getting sick. After our tanks are full, comes the task of rinsing off the salt from our boat, key areas being the solar panels, and giving the dinghy a good spritz.
Shall we go to the market, dear?
Yes, let's go to the market.
I've got our trash rubbish.
Oh, gosh, Robin.
Another very important task while we're here is disposing of our trash rubbish.
All right, let's go to the market. This place is so charming and expensive.
With world-class amenities like a giant Connect 4.
I win.
Damn it! It's 4 to score, and you've done it. All right, let's go into the market, shall we?
And now for our final task, grocery shopping. We had enough meat in our freezer and non-perishables, but we were jonesing for some fresh veggies. In addition to veggies, we also had these surprisingly delicious tuna sandwiches last time we were here, so we broke down and bought a couple of those for the road. And for $40, we got not 1, but 2 onions!
Yeah.
Did we mention this place is expensive? Yeah, they are pretty good looking onions.
We got 2 tuna sandwiches, 2 burritos,
Nice.
2 onions, 2 avocados, 2 peppers, a bag of peanuts, 2 bags of chips.
It's like Noah's Ark
Head of
of
lettuce.
grocery shopping.
Yeah, I guess so. Head of lettuce. Is that it? Eggs, 12
Oh,
eggs.
eggs, yes. Huevos.
Gracias. All right, so this is kind of our last spot for civilization before we get to La Paz, which, you know, should take us about a little less than 2 weeks. So we should be just fine, but we might be eating things that come out of cans primarily by the time we get there.
We had some assistance leaving the dock, but pivoting while backing up is sometimes a challenge for us. Yep, this is my signature look of internal worry and panic. Good news, we made it out alive. Just gotta stow away our lines and fenders so we can safely get to our next anchorage. And that would be Punta Colorado. And from here at Puerto Escondido, it would be 10 nautical miles and take us about 2.5 hours of travel time. Puerto Escondido is a very well protected port, close to a lot of really desirable anchorages and fishing spots along the Baja. So it makes sense why it's so expensive and so busy.
Alright, that's all done.
Good work. I really wish I could help you, but I have to drive the boat.
Makes sense.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Do we have some tuna sandwiches though, Kelly?
Yeah, I'm starving.
I've been looking forward to these since last time we were here and I finished mine. And I was like, oh man, I should get another one.
Like built this up because it was really good last time.
Yeah, and it seemed like it should be dry and lame. Still delish?
It's a little dry.
Oh yeah, mayo, if we need it. But you just got the edges, which usually has less stuff than the interior.
That's true.
Maybe we're just really hungry.
I'm really hungry now.
Oh, okay.
It's better.
Good.
I just got a bad bite.
We got reports that there have been whale sightings and fish caught out here on these side of the islands.
We're waiting.
There's Carmen, there's Kelly, and there's Don Zante. Once we get around this point, it's just basically be non-stop fish catching. Well, there's catch a fish, catch a fish, catch a fish. We probably should stop with 4 big ones.
Yeah. 4's good.
4 big ones seems like an appropriate number of fish to catch. Whoa! There's like a ray that just went underneath us.
Nice.
Like a big one. Like, who knew all this water had stuff living in it? That's crazy.
Rays are cool, but I'm still waiting for a whale.
I saw a ray first. If this were like a bingo, I'd be kicking your butt.
Yeah, you would.
Well, I hope one day we spot a whale, but despite our best efforts, today wasn't looking like the day that would happen for us.
Oh well, I'll keep a lookout.
Approaching Punta Colorado now, about to anchor down here for the night. This anchorage is kind of bizarre because it doesn't really look like much. It's sort of just the beach and a lot of rocks, but it's nothing you like tuck into really. I was more than a little apprehensive about this anchorage going in, mostly because after the wind and wraparound swell we just experienced in Balandra, I didn't want to be too exposed to the rocking around all night, as it wasn't very well protected.
Anyway, we're here, and I'm making a cocktail, a lover's cocktail.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day. I don't know what I'm making, and it's more orange than pink. That was what I was going for, like a creamy pink.
So Chris finished crafting our lover's cocktail. Now what?
I like it. I think there's a lot of cool places to explore. We're gonna get in the dinghy and go check it out because we might take off tomorrow, which is a bit of a bummer.
That's a face.
Mmm. It's like cream dream. Want to try it?
Yeah. That's a drink.
It's liquid, mostly.
We deployed our dinghy, Sir Paul McCartney, and headed out for a quick tour of Punta Colorada, because we'd only be here for the night.
I'll tell you what, this love potion is growing on me.
It is? What level are
Play
you
your
at?
cards right, you might get lucky tonight, Kelly.
To be totally honest, I was not really impressed with this anchorage, and the idea of not sleeping due to rolliness from being exposed to the wind was a serious drawback. But Chris had a very different opinion. Although, in hindsight, it could have been the love potion talking.
Okay, so coming upon this anchorage, it looks lame, like just totally lame. But the closer you look and the more you look around, this is like Tom Sawyer's playground, man. There's so much cool crap to explore around here, and there's like all these like tide pools and rocks to look at. I bet the fishing's pretty damn good.
I bet the fishing is pretty damn good.
Yeah, like we should definitely.
Tomorrow, let's go fishing. Oh, we can see rocks down there.
I almost ate shit on that rock. You have to really look to see it, but it's there. But anyway, we're like really, like if we were rowing right now, we'd be like true sailors, drinking out of a bottle of rum. Yo ho ho. Out! We're exploring, bro.
We kept cruising along in the dinghy, just kind of enjoying the evening and each other's company. After all, it was Valentine's Day.
Saw a whale tail twice now out here. See if we can get her again. No dice so far. I see it twice and then I pull out my camera and nothing. Oh, what was that? Oh. There he is.
Well, clearly we won't be taking positions with National Geographic anytime soon, but we did manage to see a whale in the Baja, so now we can check that off our list. We did manage to capture a pretty spectacular sunset, though, before dinner that evening.
It's time to barbecue. Look at this, man. Look at this setting.
Yeah, it is nice.
This place just gets better and better the longer you stay. I need to get the stick lighter. We're back.
We also need the food that goes in the barbecue. Gotcha. The beauty of this anchorage was a surprise, especially at this hour as the sun started to set. The landscape had completely transformed. We felt like we had been transported somewhere completely different from where we landed earlier that day. On tonight's agenda, relaxation and some delicious, juicy barbecue chicken. Yeah, our time here was short. Tomorrow we'd be picking up the hook again and heading further south to an anchorage that offers a little more protection so we can hang out for a while longer. Plus, we've heard there's a cool sea cave worth exploring. So stick with us, become a subscriber, and tune in next week for some cool shit. I mean, we'll go until we get wedged in the crack here.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
And we'll have to figure it out. Now keep watching for this week's blooper reel, sponsored by our patrons. Not sure what he's doing. Careful.
What, your soda stream doesn't look like this? Your wife must not have dropped it.
Hold still.
Here, let's try it. Let's try this concoction.
Hold on, I'm showing the anchorage. As instructed.
Newly fabricated sports strap. Look at that stitching.
Nice.
A number one.
Yeah. You do good work.
I really don't. That looks terrible. And like if I was a 10-year-old boy, I'll tell you what. I'd have a hell of a time here.
I don't know what that means.
She was like this. She was like this. She was like